Hello everybody, welcome back to Andrina's Creations. In today's video, you're going to watch me work on some small bath bomb boxes. I am going to show you that I'm going to be purchasing my template. So if you never purchase a template from inside of Silhouette Studio, all you got to do is click where it says store. And here I'm showing you the template that I bought. It's called Baby Box. And I'm also going to buy a bow template. If you are using Cricut, make sure that you buy the SVG so you can be able to open it with Cricut. Again, you will go into the store tab and then you go into search for Baby Box, and I'm using the scallop bow. Don't forget, if you are using Cricut, you need to purchase the SVG. Once you purchase and download the files, you're going to go ahead to your library. You're going to click on the template. You're going to right click and merge, so it can come into your design area. And then once you have your template there, I am going to color it so you can see it here on the screen. And I'm also going to resize my template, and I'm going to do some modifications because I want a window in the front of my box so you are able to see the bath bomb. If you notice here, when I color the box, you no longer can see the score marks. So I'm actually going to right click and ungroup the entire template so everything goes ungrouped. And then I'm going to click just on the box and send to the back. And here you can see the score marks. I'm also going to delete those circles that are on the top. I guess you can put some ribbon through there. I do not want that. And then I'm going to go ahead over and size my box. Okay, here I'm going to show you whenever you are resizing any template, you do not pull from the middle. You got to pull from one of the corners. It doesn't matter from which corner, but that's how you're going to resize it. You can pull it down or pull it up, and then you're going to make it the size depending on what item you're putting inside of your template. And this is how you resize. Now, if you're not sure what size to make your templates, you're always going to have to cut one out and see if the item fits. And if it doesn't fit, you could make it bigger or smaller. But only pull from the corners, as you see me here doing. After I size the template, and trust me, I cut out like multiple, maybe like 5 times I cut this box out to make sure that my bath bomb fit there properly. After that, I want to make a window in the front. I went on my left and selected one of the shapes that I wanted. You'll see me here coloring it. And then I'm going to put it in front of the box. I am resizing this window, and I do not want it to be so close to the score mark. So when I fold the box, I also had to play around with this shape, and I cut it out and see if I liked it. So whenever you are designing something, more than likely you are going to have to be cutting out more than once or twice or even 3 times. Once I liked how the shape looked, I selected the entire thing with the shape. I went to the modify panel and subtract all, so that window was subtracted from inside of the box. Now I'm also going to size the bow. Here I'm deleting the pieces that I do not want to use, and the way that I know what size to make the bow is, I went on the top of the box and I measured how big is the top of this small box, and that's how I am going to resize the bow to make sure it's not so big. So that's what you're going to see me here. I'm creating a guide. As you see me with that rectangle, I'm going to color it black, and I'm going to use that guide and bring it up to the bow, and I'm going to resize the bow. And I'm going to make the strip in the middle of the bow a little bit bigger than it actually came on the template. Okay, for this tag, you can create your own tag, or I just quickly grabbed this image from Google and I'm here tracing it. After I trace the image, I'm going to color it the color that I'm going to actually cut it out of, which I'm going to be coloring out of the color white. I'm going to add my design and the font that I'm going to be using. If you don't know how to type in Silhouette, you first got to click the A on your left and the A on your right. Select the font that you want to use. You can download free fonts from thefont.com, or you can go ahead and purchase fonts from Creative Fabrica as well. I'll leave all the links down below. As you see me here, I'm actually sizing the tag to see what size I'm actually going to be cutting it out, and I'm measuring everything with the actual box because the box is already measured the size that I'm going to be cutting it out. Here you're going to see me add the fonts and add the images inside. Here I'm going to show you that I did not group the tag and the font and the design, because when I go do a print and cut, the machine is going to want to cut everything out. So I'm actually going to zoom in so you can see. I'm going to select everything and click on no cut. Then I'm going to only click on the tag and put cut on the send tab, and then I'm going to group everything together, and then everything is set for me. So when I'm ready to cut these tags out, is only going to cut around the tag and it's not going to cut the font out. And then I am going to be doing a print and cut with these tags. I need to change my paper to 8 by 11. I'm going to turn on my registration marks. I'm going to put as many tags as it fit there. Actually, I only need 20, and these are very tiny, so I'm going to add 20 tags to my mat. Then I'm going to go to my send tab, and first you got to print. Don't forget to print. And how do you print it is you're going to click on your printer icon, select the printer that you're going to be using, and change your preferences. I like to print on premium presentation paper matte, and I have an Eco Tank 16600. The measurements that the settings that I like to use to cut out my cardstock is blade of 6, force of 28, and speed of 4, and 2 passes when I'm using thick cardstock. After I'm done doing the print and cut, you are going to turn off the registration marks, change your paper to 12 by 12, and then I'm going to add as many boxes as it fits here on the mat. I'm going to cut all of them out. I'm actually going to be using metallic cardstock, and then after I cut out all my 20 boxes, I'm going to do the same thing and cut out all my bows, and I'm using the same settings for everything that I cut. Now for the metallic one, because it's not so thick, I'm only going to do 1 pass. For the bows, I'm going to do 2 passes because I'm using thicker metallic cardstock. All right, here it is. Here's all the pieces cut out, all the tags, all the bowls, and all the boxes. Here I'm going to be showing you what kind of cardstock I'm using. It's called Mercury Glass Cardstock from Joann's. Check online if you can find it there. Here you're going to see me folding where all the score marks are at, and I'm using a bone folder to help me score the marks very good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fold. Actually, I'm going to be using hot glue to glue this entire order, just because this is all metallic cardstock and I don't have the time right now to wait till all this dries up, and hot glue is going to be much faster and it's going to dry much faster, especially for the kind of cardstock that I'm using right here. So again, for the entire order, I'll be using hot glue, but you can use other glues if you have the time. I'm actually doing this order and I'm getting ready to ship it the same day. Here I'm going to be showing you what kind of bath bombs the customer chose. She chose these bath bombs from the Dollar Tree. They come 3 in a pack. They are really small. They're no bigger than like 1 inch or maybe 1.2. That's why the boxes are very small. Now, if you are using any other size bath bombs, then you make sure that you resize the box to the size that you need. You don't only have to use these boxes for bath bombs. You can use them for any candy of your choice. You can put small candles in here. You can make it bigger and add an ornament if you want. You can add whatever you choose to. Make it as any party favorite box of your choice. All right, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to add the tags. This might be a little bit extra, but this is just me to make sure that everything's secured. I'm going to be using invisible thread and a needle. I'm going to run it through the middle of the bowl. I did not want to loop the thread from the loop from the bowl because it's just going to be hanging there. I actually wanted the tag to be right in the middle, so that's why I'm running the needle right through the center of the bowl. Then I put it through the tag and I'm tying it, and then I'm adding a little bit of hot glue in front of the box to leave it right there to secure it. As you see me here, that's what I'm doing, running the needle through the middle. Then I'm adding it to the tag and I'm tying it together and add a little glob of glue right in the middle of the box. All right, guys, here it is. Here's the final result on how the entire order turned out. If you like these watch me work videos, don't forget to please give me a big thumbs up. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell to get notified every time I upload new videos. Also, don't forget to join my Facebook crafting group called Andrina's Kreations Crafting Lounge. You do have to answer all 3 questions to get approved in the group. Also, do not leave yet because I will be showing you how I'm going to ship this order out. Okay, so here you're going to see me package the order. I am using bubble wrap bags. They are on Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. Thank you so much for those that do use my Amazon link. If you do use my Amazon link, I do earn a small commission because I am affiliated with Amazon. I am going to be adding 6 to a bag and 4 to a bag because it is a pack of 20. Then I'm going to recycle an Amazon box. I'm also going to be using Amazon airbags. Every time you receive Amazon packages, they do ship out with airbags. And then I'm going to add my business card, my thank you card, a motivational card. And my daughter is making bracelets, so she decided for all of my orders, she's going to add an extra gift for the holiday. So all my orders for the month of November and December is going to be having a bracelet made for my daughter. If you don't know, I have an 11-year-old daughter, and now she is making bracelets. So here it is. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching the video to the end. I hope everyone's having a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.